Hi everyone, welcome. Hope you are doing great during these testing times. Are you planning to move to Australia? Or are you currently in Australia and looking for ways to stay permanently? The Skill Independent Visa 189 subclass is the most popular permanent resident visa for Australia. In order to apply for this visa, you need to have certain points. The minimum points for eligibility is 65. However, currently the applicants are being invited for 85 or 90 points. So, without further ado, how would you go about applying for permanent residence visa? You don't have to approach any immigration consultant for that matter because unless you want to pay a hefty amount, you can do it by yourself. It's a very simple and easy process. It just involves 4 steps. So let me break it down for you. First step is getting your skills assessed. So who does this skill assessment? There are various skill assessment bodies like ACS, VETSI, and Engineers Australia. So if you are from IT background, then ACS would be the right choice for you. If you are from mechanical or production background, then Engineers Australia does the assessment for you. Skill assessment can involve the assessment of not just your education, but of your work experience as well. If you have any work experience from overseas, say 3 to 5 years, then you would receive some points from the immigration department. So you get these skills assessed and your education through one of these bodies. That would be your first step. Second step involves appearing for a language test. Ideally, when you apply for a skill assessment, you try to write for the test simultaneously because usually it takes about a month or so to receive your skill assessment results. By that time, if you have your language test results, it would be great and easy for you to go ahead and apply for the expression of interest. That is the third, step number third. So step third is applying for the expression of interest. Basically, it says that you're interested to move to Australia as a permanent resident, or if you're still in Australia, you're saying that you'd like to continue to stay in Australia permanently. So you apply for this application through skill select system. You just go to skill select and you give your basic details like passport, date of birth, the reference number from your skill assessment, and your PT or IELTS language results. Once you have submitted your expression of interest, the skill select sends you an invitation. Usually this invitation happens once in a month, usually on 11th of the month. This year it happened on the 25th, which was quite unusual. So once you have very high points, say 85 or something, you will get your invitation. Once you have the invitation, it's almost as good that you have a PR. But the story is not over yet. You have to apply for the visa. So how can you apply for that visa? You have your skill assessment, you have your language test. You just have to make a documentation for all these processes and just pay your visa fee and submit other documents like police clearance certificates and health assessments just to make sure that you do not have any terminally ill diseases or any diseases which are quite harmful for others like tuberculosis. Once you are done with this, you just wait. Your file is allocated to a case officer and the result is determined within 12 months. Once you are granted a permanent residence, you will receive an email saying that you have been granted. There will be no stamping on your passport. So if you want to know more details about it, if you want to learn more about each and every step of this process, subscribe to this channel. I'll be posting more details about how to apply and how to approach each and every skill assessment body, how to prepare for IELTS and PTE, and how to apply for police clearance certificates. So until then, take care.